Yes, it feels great to be here again today, Wednesday, and we're already getting used to it. I believe our viewers and callers at home safe, then they already get to the Friday. Say, marry me now on Wednesday, 5 to 6 p.m. every Wednesday. And like you take no be me they do am alone. Once I day here, the pet baby say they give me the ginger, the vibe, like at the talk where Adam day. If must definitely.
Yep.
Good evening.
Good evening, love. I mean, I'm loving every color. All of these colors. Like you have like say no. They watch. You know, I love anything dark anyway.
Yeah,
so
thank you very much.
Dark man with this kind of color looks very good on you.
You think come out, have you?
No, he does.
Thanks,
he did.
Thanks.
Really nice on you. Guys, good evening. Just waiting Shola talk. I mean, we're trying to get used to this because definitely for those who be family, you know, say marry me now every Thursday. Was every Thursday. But right now we do them on Wednesday. And this is our second edition for this year. Feels good. As always, you know, to be here. Shola is here. Slimmy is here. Aye is here. Everybody's here. You know, Boom Boom is also here. And of course, definitely the entire team 9 day here to spice up your evening. So if you guys are ready, definitely we are also ready. And of course, for the guy that wrote us, you know, because this one I had to call. So just so brief. So for those where they send us stories, I think it's just okay for us to tell you guys, please, I think I'll beg now. When they explain in detail.
So that we go
know how to
you
understand, so that to be able to be easy for us to, because now I had to take my time to call him. I've been explaining to them and the whole process and stuff having guys go through just to figure the entire story. So we don't want maybe like say now we they compose
these
you know the
things. Some from the one we will send us, some from the social media.
So,
you send directly to the social media.
Them,
shout out to Noah and some other persons.
Yep.
So these things we have
Today
to.
Is Chukwudi.
Yes, we have to work on it. We have to voice it. So we need the complete story.
Thank
you. No, give us just 3 lines or 4
yeah.
lines.
You come back, go they do research. No.
We want the real story, so that viewers at home self go fit chook mouth in the real sense of it.
Yes, so.
And that one go come make us get a very beautiful show. Yes, most definitely the one where I want to talk today. We say you don't do my mind since let me say last week, but yeah, today I get the opportunity to talk about him. I don't know because this actually comes under marriage and love and everything. Good. The thing where they happen these days, I just want to call young ladies to please be attentive because on top of this channel, the thing where they do now reality will be your family entertainment channel, and we got to talk about things where they trend. Social vices, the one we know good, we'll talk about them. Girls, please shine your eye. Shine your eye, now the one where I feel talk about with that. Don't be carried away by material
things.
Don't be carried away by material things because last the ones where would they see on top social media we know if it talks in a play, no be film trick, real. So if a guy comes around and in fact the one where I see last, they even put the guy picture and video of the girl. They has a dread on.
Oh yes, I got you did my mind.
Even the parent of the girls. Because really? Someone I see for social media. I say, you don't need a doctor story. No. But this one, I see the whole story. They give address, mention name, where it happened. Yeah. So to tell us, say this thing, no be play, shine your eyes, shine your eyes. Not all that glitters.
And be good. Yes, so we can't be too careful. I see, Shola just be like say it be like enter my mind and actually been see what I be want to discuss. But you know, at the time I was thinking, I said, okay, fine, may not be like say we too they talk about these things, but the truth is we will not stop to talk about it. Why? Because we know we get so many people they join us for the very first time. And secondly, they say the day you stop to learn are the day you die. So we'll keep saying it until it's finally sinking into our heads. This very story they talk about, thank God the guy has been finally apprehended.
Wow.
And if nothing been shocked me for this story, Shola, the fact say I had to read through it before we come into the studio. This guy is a 20-year-old guy. Yes. And in my head, I'm thinking as parents. See, I don't know. Is it that you guys don't ask questions anymore? Because I remember I said before I been get to work where they pay my way, they fetch me money. I was totally under my parents. And if I live above waiting and they give me, my dad will legit ask, like, what's up?
Where this one come from?
Yeah, shout out to my dad. I mean, because of the nature of his job, most times they do around, but he always make sure say we did extremely comfortable. My dad is that one person where I would talk say, if you tell another, I feel to say, okay, he been spoiling me to some extent because he go always just want to make you depend on him. Instead of you going to maybe you want to go meet one guy, the guy go tell you some sweet things and then you have to do otherwise. My dad would rather go to any length. We always tell you we go to any length to just make sure say in children they okay. So if I go outside the means of my dad, he go ask. Like, you know, the way he go even ask, if you no one ask me because I be female pikin or something, he could tell my mom and then he go come join mouth. But these days, I say parents no even they ask about the wealth of that. Do you understand? You see a guy of 20-year-old, this guy na 20, he left because this thing be happen for Jos, and they be there the same university. He left, he plugged out the girl eyes.
Yes,
that's the story, Abi. Like, she was brutally murdered. He finished doing that for the hotel where they be lodged for inside Jos. They did the same university for Jos. Yes. He now ran from Jos and ran to whether na Benue, one of the states for inside Nigeria. And thank God for our security operatives there. You know, obviously, shout out to Nigerian police. Then they work. They guys, you know, obviously talk, say, okay, I beg, if na Lagos you run through, this na a picture, in case you see him. And finally was apprehended. Now I saw his picture, and in my mind that they asked myself, 20-year-old guy, we supposed day school. And somebody was like, see me, you're shouting because the boy is 20. Now what about the ones who be 18, 16, 17? Where don't they do them?
That one no shock me reach. How will a young girl of 16, 17 day with a parent inside one room and they use phone of 500 600,
imagine, inside one room.
And everybody sees it as being normal. One room. No be even say una dey inside 3-bedroom
flat. You say yes, but one room.
Where they pay 5,000 a month. And you can use phone of 500, 600,000 naira. Still for somebody where they work every day, 365 days a year, to buy phone of 200,000, you know what you they go through. No be to come go buy phone of 600. And most of these things, you know why I like them. When you talk, they say,
you they jealous.
I was screaming, I want ja. But the very short interval of when this thing go happen, when the nemesis go come back, and that's why we have to come out and cry and shout and beg and beg, because we don't want to lose anybody. The rate at which this thing go now, it increase, and it's sad and it's disheartening. And we they beg every parent, please, caution your children.
Yeah, ask questions. Your 19-year-old pikin carry Benz come out. Which work they do? You tell you beat waiting point. Which work
I don't want to say this, but it's funny I will say it. It's funny I will say it. You see, when we grow up, Slimmy, you dare not even go to a hotel at the age of 18. 20. They will me no get. Who waiting they find for hotel at the age of 22 self, because even the person where you won't go meet, for counter say you won't collect room. Do you get what I'm saying? The person the way we take first look, you say kilo hashembi. You know?
Now this day now like not like
you see 16, 14.
Now then they don't Shola, then they shut down the rooms for hotel. You won't go, maybe you won't go there, go even cruise, you won't go lodge. And the next thing they tell you all rooms are booked. And
by
then
who?
You can see who book out, then they see some children coming out. What do you do?
Parenting,
I mean,
this boy is down to
parenting.
I will make I talk
Parenting in society, babinting.
Make I talk babinting, parenting. I have a lot to do because me I don't want to say for sure say we cannot cheat nature. That one the very sure.
Don't run faster than your shadow.
Let's not run faster than our shadow.
Don't.
Hard work still pay. Those of us will sit down here too. Where they do what we sabi how to do. We no be moving.
See, the truth is if you live, just live within your means, you will live well.
You will live well.
And one thing I try my best not to do is I love things. I love everything where they're good for life. But I will not run faster than my shadow. And you can't stress me to get. If I want to get it, I get it. If I don't want to get it, I don't get it. That's the truth. But I will not go and borrow from Shola because I want to impress they with me, or because I want when I come to wapTV, I want them to know that I've arrived though. Hello.
Who is looking at you? Why
are you competing?
The question is my papa they always talk this proverb. Papa go say now Yoruba proverb, but me I talk for English. Say no quick chop life, so that I go chop life for long.
Quick die, ba.
Quick chop life, so that I don't go chop life too long. And if we look at it is just the natural thing. There are some this world God don't create them in stages. There are some things you have to first they go born you before you can't crawl, before you can't learn how to walk, before you can't go school, before you can't say I'm independent. But once they born you and you want to run that day, you don't crawl. They get consequences. So I'll just beg parents, please, because these things they on the eyesight. And the funniest part of the story is, you go still see so many girls go see the test, say, you run in a line, yeah, that's it, they happen. Something they happen, things that really happen, really happening.
I think I'll beg you. We love you so much. Shola and I, don't say we don't old, right? I don't say we don't want men to enjoy life.
Of course, they can.
Shola loves to groove. I love to party. I mean, two of us, trust us, we are party
riders.
So you don't want to know, but we are always very, very, very careful.
Should be
and
careful.
Conscious. So you need to be careful of the friends you move with. You know, even because the truth is, you might actually be very, very clean, but the friends where they move with, they could set you up. You never can tell.
Yes, the story of
do you understand? It might not actually be about you.
Where they sell the girl.
So you can imagine.
Now friends sell am. No be say she even now the friend legit collect
imagine
money.
Sell am off. So you if you be say you dey only, but the friends wey you dey keep their words, child of the world. So, and if you are not careful, they use you as ransom. So please, guys, remember we can't be too careful. This is a new year, and we dey wish everybody well. But trust us, we can only try. We can always. This is the best we can do. We cannot force it on anybody.
We can only beseech you. We can plead. Let us be vigilant.
Yeah.
In the name of love, let us know who we are loving. And ask yourself, is it love or lust? Is it love or the money?
Yeah.
Is it love or the luxury?
Yes.
Because you're dating somebody who just graduated and we no get shishi. You say, no, say this one and me just like him. It's different from you see one guy who say, you don't know where the world from come. You know they even go any work. And because everything they all set. And another thing where they quickly catch ladies these days, once they go in apartments, they say everything dope.
Fancy.
They'll
spice up.
They'll quickly go
where
they
do video.
They'll go where the guy polo.
Where polo?
Polo bang.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just be see this story you know because even it's not just say single boys or young boys and stuff. There was another story I read, but we just gotta take our story for Marry Me. Let me just rush through that one. This one now saying he tell the girl saying they go introduce the girl to his family. He don't meet the girl family. Do you understand? He said, but she know say over time the guy they always dey on some strange calls. You know this kind of calls where say go they talk codedly and stuff. Say she's funny enough. She told her sister, she told her mom like that there are some conversations where say this guy know they let her hear. The mother was like, just put your ears for grand. Like one day you go hear. So one of those days the guy come to say one go introduce the girl. Say, Shebi I don't know your family.
They do alpha
say, I don't know your family. And you know in your head you also just think of it that Shebi you don't know my family. It's just okay for me to also go know your own family.
Know the family
as then they move now inside bush. Say you just say why you no follow straight? If I may say they go junction, you can't follow like this. You can't say na different roads. Now lead to junction. The next thing na inside Igbo they lead the girl to. But thank God the girl was just on the lucky side. They actually got into the bush. They hit her head. Do you understand? The first she was already unconscious. They put her somewhere, but luckily she was able to escape. So this thing they cut her across. So this na person now where in her mind you feel say one marry you since you don't know your family.
But good enough for her, she's observant.
Very, very, very observant. That's not the word. And on that word, I think Shola and I we are good to go for our break. Yes, and definitely the break they come with the letter.
Sure.
And we'll be right back.
My name is Chukwudi and I'm 29 years old. I graduated in 2016 and I studied psychology. Because of the nature of things, I presently work as a teacher in my father's school. In February, I brought home a lady and for us it was love at first sight. I introduced her to my parents and I made them understand that she is a secondary school SAT holder, but she has a shop where she does hair for people. They agreed and approved of our relationship, and December last year, I told my parents I would love to settle down, and the reaction I got was discouraging. My dad said he would never consent to me settling down with somebody that did not go to school. I persuaded my mom to help talk to him, and she worsened the situation. My mom said I wasn't man enough since I was still staying under their roof. Slimmytee and Shola, I would have left their house a long time, but they refused. They said, why would I want to waste my salary instead of saving it? Now, they've changed the story. They also said they can't allow me to marry somebody that cannot help me financially, which obviously is a lie since our salon is doing well. My girlfriend and I have agreed that she would start a part-time course from any institution just to boost her certificate, but my parents are not still interested in any of this. I've told myself that I will move out of their house, first of all, to gain some respect. Secondly, if they refused to agree to our union, I'd go to the registry since that is the most important thing to do. I'm really sad at all this. I feel my parents do not want my happiness. I need your viewers' advice. Well, you don't hear the story of that man. We talk say, Pekpeseo is saying find the love of in life, and Pekpeseo introduced the lady to in parents. Pekpeseo, the parents say okay at the beginning. Pekpeseo he won't come settle down and say this girl where I find will make we kuku do the whole thing former. At that time the parents come realize say well, school starts older. That means now only secondary school she didn't get, and for that reason. You know, if you marry him, bros talk saying don't fall in love, and the next thing they've been countering with now to say you still under our roof, and as you still there under our roof, now graduate don't forget to, but as you still there under our roof, the meaning of that one be say you know they man enough to talk say work, you know they man enough to talk say you want put woman for house, and the bros talk say well no be say I don't want get apartment too. Now I tell me say make I no waste money, make I never come out. Now bros won't make decision. He talk say the most important thing for Ramona to go registry. He say won't find way go registry by himself. Viewers at home, she making go, and she making go on with this secondary school girl. No if we were saying talk say the girl won't start part-time courses to boost her education, but the parent they talk no.
They want immediate. What do I call it?
They want a complete graduate now.
Graduate. Yeah,
wait till you feel.
They can't wait. But it's really sad. It's really sad. And personally, I be telling him make him watch. So I hope say he go fit. If he can call us, I'll say the phone lines go day free for him to fit call and you know just fit tell us more about the whole story. You know, at least it's okay for us to even hear his voice so that I'll feel understand the pain, because it was actually very the way they sound when I be follow and talk this morning. He wasn't sounding happy, and he don't ready to take drastic decisions already on top this story because he say they shocked. Now February introduced the girl to the parents. The parents agree, say they okay. Maybe because they just as he introduced and in their mind they no go feel say he won't marry, I just share. And now the guy is ready to settle. And I asked him, I said, guy, are you sure you are in love with this girl? He said, Slimmy. He said they be even do the festive season together. He said Christmas or New Year, now him and this girl. Say him and this girl. Now more like if I no see you, I no fit sleep. If you no see me, you no fit sleep. If I dey lie, the guy go call to fit counter all of these things where they talk. So he said the love there. Because I asked him again. I had to ask. Now there he can't tell me his age. I said, do you think you are too young? Maybe now why your parents they tell you. He said no. That is 29. You understand? And the girl, don't be saying the girl bad for English or something. That she even and get where she they do. Where they but the parents just want make he marry somebody where be graduate, and because if you say right now the way things be for Nigeria, and the mother say shebi you are still under our roof. You see what I always talk. Things like this they make pikin do wetin you no even want do. You see that all those things we even talk with this still guys do with our parents. Because by the time they talk say shebi you are still under my roof, you start to dey put the boy under some kind unnecessary pressure. You go one double in hustle. You understand? From the teaching now, we start to look for alternative. And obviously, if you can't get friends go tell and say, guy, you say, shey you no be correct man ni. Shey you no know wetin your mate dey do ni. Oga jare, no time. You go jara him now. And obviously, go start to do otherwise. So, all of these statements are actually very unneeded.
Now, the clarification we don't do. Yeah. But the advice now get them. Our own to clarify the letter. We don't clarify the story of this 29-year-old graduate of sociology and the one we get with his girlfriend, waiting two of them, the experience presently from the hand of the parent of the guy. Yep. So she make him go ahead. Is he man enough to go to the registry and say, baby, whether they like it or not, let's go. Abi? I'll make Mr. and Mrs.
And see, anybody who won't call us this today, may not help us advise our parents. Because the truth is, most times then they see their own faults. And in Africa, I mean, you can't tell your parent their fault. Okay. You get, so as parents, where they watch, if you go to follow this boy talk, also talk to the parent.
Let's
which
hear your
advice you understand?
so
I no go just be for the guy alone. Because as this guy write us now, we know say we get parents too. We get others rather where they go through. Just like we had that woman that called us last week. You understand?
Yes.
So please.
That's woman we talk say.
Even come was pass.
He say if that person will write us, if the husband just they cheat. He say it's still good. Say your husband they call, do video call with girlfriend, nude, and she must not talk. Well, this should be Alaja Iyabo. Alaja, good evening.
Yes. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
How are you doing?
We are fine, ma.
That boy should go ahead.
The boy should go ahead.
29 years of age. How you like doing now?
We dey okay.
Ahead. Let him go to the registry to do the wedding within him and the girl.
But Alaja, now una head herself dey talk say person no fit marry without the parents now.
Yes, let him go because the parents are not good at all. They are wicked people. And so say the boy will get his better job. He's working under them.
Seriously, I feel because he's working under them again. And it's so unfair.
The boy for graduation. What is the meaning of that nonsense that they are just playing with the ball? You want to ruin his career or what is the meaning of that nonsense? And we cannot get a girl that is ready for him. The girl is okay. This business for 2 years. And if he isn't ready to pursue the education, what is their problem? What is the work of that? What is their relationship? They know that the job is not up to being a man. Then she wants to do that and find him a very good job. So I have to marry 2 years older. And being that that day, she can even go at the end of getting graduation. If the level is better within themselves,
yes.
That's the problem with the boy. That's my own view.
Thank you, Alaja.
Right, thank you very much,
Thank
Alaja.
You. Alaja make one salient point wey be say I wan make we dwell on where the thing touch me. You see, some parents they do some things, they go think say na love, but then they ruin. They think say na love, but then they ruin. For instance, some people now.
Maybe please, can they put the letter?
Some people now
Thank
they
you.
go believe say
na
only boy I get is my only son. Emma for work Emma no, don't touch him At the end of the day, you are not helping that your only son. Rather, you dey ruin in life. Because our people talk say na one eye they born, na many eye they see the guy grow or see the pikin grow. Ojú kan ló ń bímọ, ìgbà ojú ló ń wò. Now, your boy is working under you. He wants to start a life for himself.
Yes.
Let him go and hustle. Let him won't die.
But wait, Shola, can you work under your father? Like
I can.
Is it supposed to be a big deal? Because
no, there's no big deal about
to be a big deal.
But even if you look at it, na teaching job the guy himself can't do.
And he studies sociology.
If he starts a family for himself, okay, don't begin your own family. Definitely, inside if they look, say, wow, this thing what they do under my parents, you know, do me. Oh, yeah, make I join tutorial business. If you can't reason, say, why not even start small school? Shape my papa get school, I ain't take drum.
Yeah.
Because he needs more money. He has a girlfriend, responsibility to Jinjara.
Make him do
but
more.
You know, no one making come out. It should just be.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How you dey?
I'm fine, though.
Oh yeah, now help your fellow brother. Advice for the bros and advice for the parents this evening. Let's hear it.
For the go ahead.
Hey, this network.
There are people that have masters, but there is no job for them.
So you feel say make you go ahead without the consent of his parents?
Yes, without wasting time. Nobody parents go marry his wife for him. If you want to marry his wife.
But won't he be offending parents?
But now they always talk say for African setting the parent must say yes, if they no talk yes.
Get their consent.
Like say the marriage no go sweet.
Yeah.
It's not clear. It's not clear. You have to please
try. Let the guy go ahead. There are people with masters, but there's no job.
Abi, and working under your father's company should not be. I don't know. It shouldn't be a big deal.
It's not a barrier. More so.
Yeah.
This guy said, "Let me go out and
you guys refused. Yes.
Let me go out. You say?
It's gone.
See, if you get matter for police station as a man, if in your statements you write, police go first ask you, are you married? Once you say yes, the way they go and do your case different from the way because they believe you are a responsible man. Responsible no mean say you dey responsible. Yeah. It just means you are responsible for some people. Wey be say if we lock you for a day or two,
they go come find you.
Hunger go catch them, and they don't want them to be hungry. They will hasten your matter. It's different from a young guy wey be say nobody dey find you, you no dey find anybody. Now, in the court too, if person commit crime and the crime na serious crime, the judge, in lawyer, maybe they want sentence am to 30 years before. In lawyer fit because of the sake of his family plead to reduce the sentence. No be say no go suffer the but to reduce, and in most cases it dey work. Wetin I dey try talk be say once you get a wife, e dey come with blessing. No even look the spiritual aspect, but e dey even make man double up more because bukata ni na responsibility. Let's take Arinze. Arinze.
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
My own suggestion is that, see, one thing in this life is that anything your parents did not support cannot work.
Good.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
To me, let this guy sit his parents down and still seek ideas from his parents.
Arinze, he has done that several times. At least Slimmy spoke to him. He don't do that one several times.
They no agree.
But you see, one thing, sorry, you see, one thing pertaining marriage, I understand. Yes, I understand. You see, one thing pertaining marriage is that, see, without your parents' consent, forget about anything you are doing. Even if I want to marry today without my father's consent or my mother's consent, you see, it no go sweet.
I want to ask you one question, Arinze.
Okay.
What of people wey be say wife dey abroad, husband dey abroad, na there they meet?
Abi?
You just tell the papa say I wan marry. Papa no even know the person, and they marry. Shey e fit still affect their marriage? Husband abroad, wife abroad.
Because if you look about say our parents' consent, this now no be say the guy no even dey ask for the parent consent. But the parent now they say no, and it's not like this guy. And we need to start realizing things. I was telling Amy, she's at the job. I said me, this year now 2 major handwork I won't learn. Because I realize say we don't dey so used to this white collar job that we don't want to even seek for alternatives. And the craziest I was telling, I dey complimenting Shola wear today. And if you tell me how much that tailor charge you, I no go doubt them. Because the truth is, you see most of these people, whether the tailor, the one where they do makeup, the tailor as
a package come, big man
tailor. I don't even agree saying that tailor, even because I can't see
big man tailor.
So everybody is cashing out. So it is okay for us to go to school. I mean, I support education 100%. But I will even also tell people that even after school, for as long as you have that spare time,
learn something.
Trade, learn something. So now, get where they do it. Do you know how much it takes? And do you know how many customers this girl go they do it for every day?
My dear,
so you can imagine how much you'll be cashing out on a daily. In short, that girl fit the end past the guy.
No, of course. The funniest part of the story is to even set up a business as a school start holder. And you dey run am.
And it dey boom. And they tell you, she's not lazy. She's not like sitting down.
Dey house now.
Yes, now. Money from, yes, now.
Where they do aptitude test. One company's some people don't do aptitude test. So they
don't write them back to back.
They know the questions from aptitude. I remember when we graduated that time too. Once we say aptitude test, this company, we don't go island. Go aptitude test.
You know how many scams?
I just come back.
I tell you. I go dress corporate, go reach there, now fly, they say me go share.
When you go write some aptitude test,
I don't want to go there.
They no even get the job. They will first employ you. Now you give it to company, we go give you the job.
Hello, Stella.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, let's hear you. What do you think about today's?
Yeah, what I see first is that since the father and the mother refused their marriage,
okay,
I just want that girl to walk away because she won't have a happy marriage at all.
So you're not even thinking for the guy now. You didn't think for the girl. The girl should take a walk.
Yes.
So what should happen to the love? What should happen to the love, the real love, where this girl get for the guy and where the guy get for the girl?
They really love themselves.
I know that love is there, but when the father and the mother refuse their marriage, my dear, they just have to work.
Are you telling me that there has never been...
She's not going to have a happy marriage.
My sister, before you conclude that they won't have a happy marriage, are you telling me it has never happened where parents go say no at the beginning, and then as time goes on,
yes,
if the lady stick to the guy with the real love, and the parent go still later, like I know they happen like that?
Yeah, it does.
I know this one is not, a marriage is something that is strong. You understand? It's not a relationship. This we are talking about a lifetime something. When the father and the mother said no, they don't want it. That girl just has to walk away. Seriously.
So are you telling me that if you want something dearly in life,
and somebody tells you no,
at the check of a failure, you walk away?
Because they could have a change of mind.
In marriage, you understand, when just like now, you are talking about this guy now. The father and the mother said they don't want it. You understand me now?
Yes.
The woman now is the one now that is going to suffer so much on that very aspect.
How?
You understand me?
Where will she suffer? How?
Because of that love. The parents don't love her. That's what this thing is trying to tell you now. The situation on ground, the parents don't like that girl. It's as simple as that. You understand? Yeah. I understand that they love each other. But a marriage, I always tell the young ladies, a marriage whereby the father and the mother of the man don't like you, you just have to walk away. No matter that love, please, just have to walk away.
That means if now you go take a walk.
I just have to, my dear, because that marriage, I'm telling you, the woman will live to suffer it.
Okay, thank you. I mean, different opinions, we are open to different opinions, so it's fine. Yes. Now, the way she takes it and be that, she go take a walk because she if you go through that stress. And if you reason that truly, you can think about that too. You say, I will. Instead, this one way God don't they give me signal. God no go come from heaven, come tell you, say, don't do this.
Because if eventually we can't even marry, Pikin no come quick now.
You come ahead. They'll say, you see, we told you not to marry her. Now you see, now problem she be. So it's just okay for us to think from different angles.
Because our people, they talk, say one road, 7 enter market.
You don't need to market.
The beauty of the show is say you go talk your own, and that person go talk your own, who can't go on break and come back. That's the beauty of the show.
That's the beauty, right? And obviously our profile go they follow, so they come back.
My name is Chukwudi and I'm 29 years old. I graduated in 2016 and I studied psychology. Because of the nature of things, I presently work as a teacher in my father's school. In February, I brought home a lady and for us, it was love at first sight. I introduced her to my parents and I made them understand that she is a secondary school SAT holder, but she has a shop where she does hair for people. They agreed and approved of our relationship, and December last year, I told my parents I would love to settle down, and the reaction I got was discouraging. My dad said he would never consent to me settling down with somebody that did not go to school. I persuaded my mom to help talk to him, and she worsened the situation. My mom said I wasn't man enough since I was still staying under their roof. Slimmytee and Shola, I would have left their house a long time, but they refused. They said, why would I want to waste my salary instead of saving it? Now, they've changed the story. They also said they can't allow me to marry somebody that cannot help me financially, which obviously is a lie since our salon is doing well. My girlfriend and I have agreed that she would start a part-time course from any institution just to boost her certificate, but my parents are not still interested in any of this. I've told myself that I will move out of their house, first of all, to gain some respect. Secondly, if they refused to agree to our union, I'd go to the registry since that is the most important thing to do. I'm really sad at all this. I feel my parents do not want my happiness. I need your viewers' advice. Yeah, shout out to all those people. They send us pictures. All the people say they want meet one particular bobo, tabi bobo want meet one particular baby. Thank you very much. We here for you. We say your market, and most definitely we know say, as this guy don't give us a picture now, fine girls go they follow you, follow you. Fine girls go they follow you. Nani Obagu. Years old, 27 years old, location Lagos. I live and work in Lagos. I'd love to meet a beautiful lady who is working and ready for a serious relationship. She must be between the ages of 22 and 26 years. In what they show the girls say peace.
I feel grand I remain. Okay, so Nani is up, girls, big ladies, Denny. If you are interested in meeting Nani, dating Nani, you know what to do. Go on top Instagram, just search for us, wapTVchannel on IG. I shall say Nani picture go dey there. You know, tell Nani why it gas be you. Sell your market and put a good picture of yourself. And just in case you watch us for house, you say this single, you want to get mean good yours with the big boys or big girls them. Just send us just send us a very good picture of yourself. Give us a very good profile of yourself. You know, your name, your age, your location. Tell us whether a dark, fair, whatever it is where you want. Just send NAM, and I show our social media. They could definitely be doing a good job as regards to marry me. So they will send out to Slimmytee, they will send out to Shola, and you definitely get to see yourself on top of the screen. In case you are watching us, you get anything, whether in a marriage, anniversary where you want to do, or you want more, come cover your wedding. We don't get any.
Well, your best plug. You are
trust
number one
us.
plug.
Shaking money. wapTV is very accommodating.
They sell wedding ring. You do into drinks. You do into shoes. You do into suits. You do that. All those ashwebi in bulk. We say people they do wedding guys know about you. Why not? We're number one plug because it's quite obvious now. So these days, people they troop into wapTV adverts. They come. Everybody want to get a share of the cake, and we are really grateful to God. Nothing they make this happen past the thing where people they see and wait till they see result. As yesterday, somebody I don't know still called me. Are you the general manager? Excuse me. I had to link the person to them because people they see people they watch wapTV.
Obviously.
So why not just for that shaking money? Why not enjoy them to enjoy them? No, our people talk, even if they inside scripture. I want Pastor Mrs. give me that scripture. You see, like say, light, if you light your candle, say the Bible say no put them under.
At all.
Put it
Who
to where
wants
people
to
will
now?
see.
Who wants to if you hide down?
Anywhere, or anything where they do. Even if make it day north, make it day east, make it day anywhere where you day. Once we be say you don't come this platform, people go see you, people go look. And the good thing about this world now, deliveries don't do. If you want to buy wedding suit,
comfort zone
ring, you no need
comfort zone. Just send your size,
and you get it.
Yeah, good to go. All right, so let's go back to our letter. For today, shout out to Chukwudi, just in case they watch us, of course. For those that they join us, I hope I don't be taking our time to read through. That name, Chukwudi. Now, don't take our time to read through waiting the letter be tonight. Of course, a young man, 29 years, they seek on advice. You know, people they advanced already for marriage. How did you guys do it, really? You know, Alaja
Yabo say, go and marry.
What's their problem?
What's there? They don't want you to go.
I mean, majority people don't just say go on. But definitely, you know, I want to just, we are messengers, like this Shola call us.
Yeah, I
think it's just one or two persons. Okay. Just, well, yeah, I think one person.
One person
walk away. So please, of course, waiting make Chukwudi do. She make it disobeying parents. Because now you don't talk, say, as it be now, I go registry. I carry my babe because the way things been, I bless my parents, they don't want my happiness. And my happiness is very important. So I'm just going to take it the way I want it. And I'll say, you know, blocking yes to waiting period they talk. But what do you guys think? She make you go ahead marry the girl without the consent of the parents?
Most of us, Slimmy, most of us grew up hearing that you can't marry so tribe, you can't marry so person, and this one done some real genuine love who's supposed to don't metamorphose into a happy family. That's it. You don't break up because of you must not marry from this place.
Yeah, this tribe,
our people know them. And you see,
you can't go marry from your tribe, say, go
at the end of the day, kilo mashele. You go see, say, nothing be like the one we say pure and divine love day. Yep. Now, if you look at this story now, this lady said, "May salute him." The guy don't get anything, and I still love the guy.
Yes, sir. Imagine, though, one teacher. How much be teacher salary?
Judith.
She's not even a private, maybe 50.
Toba.
As in.
Judith.
Come on, listen.
Good evening, Judith. Good evening, Judith. How are you there?
Turn down your volume. Too loud.
Judith. Judith, don't go. So imagine this lady said, Auntie, if you watch, shout outs to you because for you to even talk, say, number one, you be boss lady because some ladies the way they call boss ladies these days. Ladies say they work, they get their money. You be boss lady. You get shop, you they work, you get money, you get O level. At this point, if you choose and you want to do part time, you want to send yourself, you go, you go.
Definitely.
Come. So, but for you to see love in this guy, will be teacher, and you still say I want to be with him, I love him. Shout outs to you.
And the parent of the guy now can't even they frustrate things.
And for the guy too, I just think you need to weigh the two options. Yes, I would never be in support of you fighting your parents. No, I experienced the same thing when I was married too. Now, very normal thing. Like I take thought during my own marriage self. The thing is sweet, make I not talk another one because like 2 weeks to my marriage, we still there. Yes, no. But to the glory of God today, we are all together like one big family. So, what I go just talk, we say, bros, the one way you feel exercise patient, make you try exercise patient. Let's take this guy, Felix. Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my brother from Yola, what do you feel about this matter?
Yeah, what I feel about this matter is, since the guy said he's living with his parents, does he have savings?
Yeah, it does.
That can help him to...
Yes, he gets savings. Now, why he won't go collect house? He has money in his account. Now, the parent ain't no agree and come out from time. Like, if I don't come out right from time, but the parents be the upset.
They say may no waste the money.
They say no get reason to come out. So he's got savings.
Good. My advice is one step at a time.
Okay.
So what's the first step now?
The best step for him is let him go and rent a house.
Then the second step?
The first step is you should rent a house and start living outside his parents' house.
Okay, you should start living outside the parents' house. Okay, so after you don't do that, what to make you do next?
Yes, the next thing, he will still be working with his father if he wish. From there, he will still be looking for work. I am very sure the lady is already helping his ministry too.
Yes,
definitely.
That lady is not a lazy person.
At all.
That is a secondary school holder does not mean that is the end of his life. What stop him from going further?
Yes, so
we should not use that one to stop her. And she even said she's ready to take a part-time program. That means she's a hard-working lady. To her. So from him settling down, renting a house, the parents will even give him more respect. And know that this guy is manly enough to make a home. From there, their interest may come up to support them. I'm very sure they will be convinced. The story may change. So you should not just rent a house and marry Nelly. Rent a house first, start your life, and from there, story will change better. With prayer, God is on their side.
Even
if they analyze them.
I love your decision. Yes, you see, now one step at a time, true, because
take one step at a time.
The guy has not actually started life. Let's face it.
29.
You are still under your parents. He has not.
If I don't leave now, she be na the parent no agree leave.
What you want make and leave now? Don't come.
Something will always see now because there will always be a push.
Yes.
When the right time comes, one thing go push, and for me, I think it's just the right time. But I know just want to make you leave, with beef. Do you get? I don't want to make you live with fight. I don't want to make you say, because of my parents don't want to me marry, and I don't want to make me leave. Because at the end of the day, your parent will always be your parents.
And settle down as a man first.
Yes.
First even begin life small. Make you know
pay bills.
Pay bills for 2-3 months. Then you go like that guy, like Felix talk. No, I know how the girls have no go they do small.
Yes, no.
Because if the girl come your house, they say stove no day.
She go buy women and kitchen.
Small pots. Now una don't start life small. Now because if you start that wonder your
at all.
Mommy no be inside house now. Your mama go to cook, your girlfriend go to cook.
But that kind of house no fit stand now. Definitely no fit stand. So because I know say yes, time don't reach for us to start today. Give our own opinions and stuff. So first off, I mean this is Africa and we are big when it comes to parenting. We are big. We don't take our parents for granted. Okay, so we not go ever day in that position to tell you to disrespect your parents. So this time around, maybe you go, maybe the way you take care of before or wrong. Now go back to them. Let them realize that I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. I know they try to go outside waiting I don't talk, but please make una reason from angle and let them know say this woman wey they talk about say she self dey open to all of these things wey they don't talk about. Maybe not the approach wey be take go the first time and if they wrong. Try another approach from all of these things wey you don't talk, and I sure say you come back with testimony.
Yeah, so try a very gentle approach, and this time around, start with waiting our last caller talk. That's where our last caller talk. Let me taster. Get a house. Start your life.
Seriously.
If you start
your
your
life, if you carry bills.
One, if you start your life, if you later realize that this girl, maybe not even they compatible.
Seriously.
Because somebody will never spend quality time with.
Yeah.
Una love na still from the window. Una see the now when una dey in house for a day or two, where you say wow you dey sleep.
Now so you dey sleep. She's so dirty, and that's true. Shola, you know if you realize like waiting or whoever the person be now because say space today.
Yes.
You understand?
Until now come together, you go see say you be like this thing wey my parents they tell me now for my own sake. So on top of that, I want to say a very big thank you to all our esteemed viewers, callers. We thank you now without us, not what they do here. So now because I did it, and they give us the joy. No, we want to hear your voice next week.
I'm sure he doesn't know that we don't they do marry me from Wednesdays. But we love you guys. We sign out with I see a video of Timmy Dakolo.
Yes,
yep.
Dakolo. From Slimmytee and myself, we say
au revoir.
Marry me, oh, I be gentleman, not take me shakara.